All right. Welcome to the show, guys. Just gonna make a quick one here. Just a nice little update on how we closed the week and everything as well. Nothing too interesting because obviously we're gonna let the market do what the market does. I've got a few questions from a few people. Also today, I noticed one of my brothers from the group. He went kind of viral on Twitter. He literally tweeted the video we did like 3 months ago. He kind of tweeted that literally everywhere. So that was really nice of him. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much, bro, for the support, KR. Awesome. Honestly, it does really help. Now, let's see what happens. I mean, the link should come up for some odd reason. If it doesn't, then let me try and see if I can share the link with you, because that YouTube link should have come on. So let me quickly go here, find the video. Give me a second. Let's go to the channel, find that video. So this is the video we're looking for. Should be this one. And what I'll do, I'll share it to Discord, so some of you guys could also get this as well. Yeah, we move on from there. So let me kill this because I don't need this running in the background. Also, let me just go back to my main page and Discord, and let's drop you some Discord here. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, I hate Discord when it's so slow sometimes. But yeah, the link should have been posted. So got KR here. Awesome, brother. Love the support you're giving me. Really does help. So let's post this link there so everybody could see exactly what's going on. And then let's get back into what we were doing. So we had a lovely week close. I don't know if you could see this. Let me take some of this drawing off. You can see how this week close was higher than every other week. Of course, we got rejected. I mean, we pumped all the way to, and I'll show you this and you understand, we pumped all the way to 62,910 on a weekly. That was insane. That was awesome. And then of course we had a little bit of a dump, but you know what, I'm not really fussed about the dump at all. It doesn't make any difference at all to us. We've had a higher high on the weekly, and this is the first ever low, higher low. And even then it's probably not going to be sustainable. If you look at this, look at the bullish action happening right below it. So far it seems super awesome. Not concerned at all. I can see this basically making a move on the upside, everything indicating that it will. Of course, the stochastic RSI and the RSI is not showing this data, so I'm just going to say take it with a pinch of salt, be a little bit cautious. Stochastic RSI is saying overbought since last few days, but it doesn't make any difference, because what I've seen is, look, when it was showing overbought, we were down here and it just continued. And even though it was dropping, so we can see the traders were actually dropping the action, but the price was still pumping. So this was a bearish divergence on a bullish action, right? So we can see this. Now when we start looking at the RSI, we see the RSI still wants to top out. It did kind of peak up there a little bit, but it still wants to carry on. So, you know, it's not totally over, and you know, there's no such thing as it can't go over. It can, right? So where we are right now is just a average moderate level. It's a safe zone, nothing more. But we could easily have a day where it pulls it all the way to around the 89 level on the RSI. So guys, there's a lot of room to grow there. I wouldn't concern too much about any of this stuff. Because remember, the longer the data, the stronger the data, and we have the strongest data for us on the monthly that says to us that, guys, we are still on the uptrend, right? Even on a monthly, of course, we can't close yet because we still have a good few more days left. We have 13 days remaining to close this weekly, but I'm sorry, this monthly. But if we did close this even today, can you see it's a higher high on a monthly? That is a super bullish candle. So you can see the longer the data is giving us really strong stuff. I'm really chuffed about it. I'm like quite happy what it's doing. And the best part is, today is the 18th. Now that's the video the brother kind of made viral for me, but it is 18th today. So obviously, you know, I made a little bit of a prediction. I did some maths, and based on the maths, today should be a good day. Now listen, nothing is 100%. We don't have a crystal ball. It might not do anything today. It might pick up tomorrow, but good thing is it didn't totally dump. So this dump could have been a lot more severe and could have brought us back down to this $57,000 level that we spoke about the other day, but it didn't. which is awesome. Also, you can see how it respected this particular $59,000-$60,000 level and just bounced back into the zone. So now what we're doing is we're creating this local zone here. You can see this local area here. If you just look at the colors, and it's creating this local resistance, which will become a support in the future. Again, this is how we want to see it. Take a few steps up, sit down, carry on for a few days, and then move up. So all of this is looking awesome. For me, if I was to make a prediction without a crystal ball, then my prediction would be expect something to happen around Wednesday. All right, so Wednesday would be a good day for us, right? I think that's when we're going to see a lot of action in the market. Unless something different happens, then of course it will come out. And also news could also affect as well. Of course, there are loads of crappy news going on. And also I can't swear anymore because YouTube has given me a slap on the hands and said, no, you swear too much. So apparently that's the reason why they wanted to demonetize me and everything as well. And they were kind of messing around with me. So I said, no worries, I'll try and tone it down a little bit. But ultimately, you know what, sometimes you can't give a shit about it, just do it, right? So that's what it is. If you've got to express your feeling with a word, then, you know, it's an expression. So it's not really a swear word, it's a way of expression. So everything looking super good. Also, those of you guys on the BitDAO event is now over. Please do go ahead and claim your token. So you'll see a button that says claim here, and you can just go and claim that. Okay, so please do this. Don't miss out, because they do have limited quantities to give away to people. So I hope this kind of helps. Now let's look at the other stuff. This is from yesterday. Let's refresh again. I just left it as it was. You can see it's 78. Still high, still super solid, still very bullish. I mean, all of this is just telling us that the bullishness is still in the market. This is from yesterday. Let's refresh and see what's happening today. Is it showing bullish or is it showing bearish? Let's have a look. Very, very bullish. So far, it's not the best, but bullish. That's bullish enough, right? So we've got all of that data. That's really, really good. Also, let's have a look at the market. We can see the entire market. We can see SHIB is doing good. Doge is doing fantastic. I did speak to Jeffrey yesterday, actually, and I told Jeffrey just to hodl a little bit until 30 cents, and then probably you can get rid of it. So that's a private conversation we had, and I said to him, I said, bro, instead of trying to time anything or trying to just get in and out and trade it, you might as well just hold for a little bit longer, and I'm sure you can make a little bit more. So that was my advice to him. SHIB doing okay. Also BNB. Lovely, beautiful. But when I see this was what worries me. When I see anything to do with the USD pair, that does worry me a little bit, because that's not a good sign. Okay, so of course this could easily filter back into all the reds, but this is usually not a good sign. So let's have a look and see what the top 200 gainers are. Doge, BNB, SHIB, Stacks is doing fantastic, by the way. Stacks is doing fantastic. It's a coin I missed out, actually. I should have given someone a list of Stacks as well. But anyway, it's doing awesome. I've mentioned this many times before as well. I'm very, very bullish on this as well. And a few other coins pumping. Matic just broke up, but we'll have a look at all of those things very soon. Let's have a look at the total market cap. Let's have a look at the volume. So the volume today is $101 billion, which is awesome. I don't know. Guess what? Again, you guys haven't seen my cursor. Why didn't you mention this? That there's no cursor. So I see KR here. Yo, bro. Yo, back to you, bro. I see Enis Aslam, my brother. Salam alaikum, habibi. Wa alaikum assalam, my brother. I see Tamer. He says, a gamer, Tamil gamer. He says, bro, zero layer is DAG. Is it DAG? DAG? I don't know, bro. You tell me. Really, about swearing so much. Yes, my brother. So, but anyway, as I said, I don't give a shit, because it's a word. It's a way of expression. So you gotta sometimes just drop one or two in there. All right. Gamer says, check Ergo. I'll check it. No worries. Ennis says, haha, man, they can't stop the big sdcrypto. Bro, I'm not big enough yet, but you know what? One day I'll get there, bro. One day I'll get there. You know what I mean? With your blessings and your prayers and you guys support, right? You know, all your shares and everything, definitely get there one day. You know? Gamer says, I thought you do magic. No, bro, I don't do any magic. Who said I do magic, bro? I don't do magic. I have no crystal ball. I do what's known as projection. And now, projection is a very powerful word. If you actually check the dictionary for what projection means, I think it will make complete sense to you what a projection is. I'll give you a clue. It's got to do with law of attraction. So if you actually project something and you want it so bad, it will happen for you. So that's the thing. And I'm a very positive person, so I always think of things in a positive way, and I believe that positive outcomes will happen based on this. That's how I keep it. Anyway, let's go back into the volume. $101 billion volume today. Nothing too exciting. I wouldn't really get too excited. I would be really excited when I see $200 billion here. Market holding at 2.46 trillion. We did peak out to around 2.5 last night, and then it dipped down a little bit. Absolutely fine, not to worry. Profit taking. You can see shitcoins added on. We now have 12,832. So the shitcoins are increasing as well, and that's obviously eating into the market cap and eating into the dominance as well. So please be understand. Cursor, I said, did you? When did you say it? Who said cursor? No, you didn't. I can't see the cursor. Where? All right, I didn't see the cursor, my brother. Anyway, I've got the cursor on now, so you can see the cursor now. That's back to normal now, so that's fine. Because there's two scenes. You see this scene, if I activate this scene, there's no cursor. And if I activate this scene, then there is a cursor. And sometimes I forget, okay? Because this one, this particular scene shares everything on my screen. That's what it is. So that's why I don't want to sometimes show everything on my screen. Sometimes there are private stuff as well. But anyway, looking at the market, we can see, a little bit down. Who cares? Doesn't really matter. Everything looking okay. 7 days, still 7% up. I mean, we're holding tight above the 60K. I wouldn't even mind even if it goes to 57, 58K. It doesn't matter. We're still super solid. So far so good. But clearly the bulls didn't want this to go below the 60, and they didn't want to see a lower high. They wanted to see a higher high, which is awesome. They made that happen. But yeah, as I can say, rest of it is coming. Definitely, rest of the changes are coming. Ethereum is going to come very soon as well. Binance is obviously pumping. There's a lot of attention on some of the other coins, right? And we're going to move into those coins one by one and see exactly how they're doing. And I'll also talk about your aggro. Don't drop any more. Today is just aggro, okay? We're just going to do aggro today. I don't want to go too far. Because I want to make this very short. It's been a long day. I've literally just come back from university, and I've just sat down. I've got my coffee, and I thought, you know what, I'll quickly drop this. I'm just using the laptop microphone as well, so if the audio is not that great, don't blame me. I can't be really fussed right now to go and get my headset and everything out. I literally just sat down. I said, I'll just do this while I'm on this, and I'm about to look at the charts, so why don't I look at the charts with you guys? That's the whole idea. Also, maybe later on today, I might do a late night show as well. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. If I have the energy, I will definitely do a late night stream, and we'll probably do some sort of an educational stream, right? I'll probably do lesson 1 or something. I don't know, but we'll talk about it. I'm sure I'm going to announce it to everybody before I do it, and then get everybody else's, opinion before we jump into, because we don't want to really make it unfair. We want to make sure that there's enough people who will participate in the education thing so we can do what we can. So he says, bro, DAG and aggro. Of course, okay, those two, no more. Okay, Tamil today, 2. Okay, maybe later on we'll do more, but right now we'll just do 2 because I haven't got enough time. There's a few bits and bobs I want to do. So I'm going to do those 2 for you. So hold tight, okay? Let's move into the other stuff, right? Actually, you know what? Before you bug the life out of me, let me just do that with you. Aggro. Let's see, hold on. AERGO. So let's do AERGO. Right, let's do this. Anything coming? No, nothing. Gone. Seems like I've lost everything. Let me have a look quickly. No, nothing. Wow. Give me a second, guys. Let me quickly just check what's going on with the internet. Be a bit. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Boom, bro, what happened? Your ARGO broke my web browser. Anyway, I'm joking, right? So far so good. Look, it just basically died out. So who cares, screw that one, it's still dead. Airgrow looks really good actually. This structure that I'm looking at, it's a short term. I'm using the trading view, calculated by trading view. The structure looks fantastic. I have to be honest with you, this structure looks really, really good, and it is a good coin. It's actually a very old coin. I know about it from time back. It's a very old coin, and you can see how it's come back to find this structure. This is absolutely great. You can easily see a brand new all-time high now from this, which is really, really awesome to see. So we can just tap this and actually have a target rather than doing any analysis on it. We don't have to do any analysis. It's an old coin. I know the project itself, and you can just jump in wherever. It's a really good zone as well, because when you're looking at this area here, right, when you're looking at this particular area here, if we break above this, and this is looking like it's going to break above, if we break above this, and we are targeting the new all-time high, which would be exactly $1. So this is not a bad deal. If you're in it, you've got a quick little percentage here. So for example, from where we are, so approximately here, if we take this bottom here right now, and if you did pump it up, played this all the way up to the $1, that's not a bad deal. You got yourself a 252%. So just be cautious. Be cautious, because remember, these are very, very old projects. Of course, they're great projects, but they are kind of a dead project as well. They're one of those like deadbeat horses that doesn't matter how much you whip it in the back, it's not going to go anywhere. That's what this is, right? Because they're old, and you know, you always got new projects coming in and basically taking over. So sadly, these ones, they do become kind of obsolete until they suddenly come back again. Right, and you can see this is the all-time. You can see this is the structure we're looking at right now, which is an awesome structure. You can see this all-time where it pumped. This was the 2017, 2018, or the pump, right? And then we dumped, and then we just sat there forever, and then we came back again in 2021. You can see, and then we had another massive pump, created a brand new all-time high, dumped all the way back down again. So the same could happen again until it one day comes back, but it's become more of a pump and dump. So what you want to do is, if you are going to be invested in this coin, just be really, really cautious. Always do your risk management before you enter. But as I said, if you do, another pump could easily take it to the $1, and that itself is not a bad little return from where it is right now. Okay, so I hope this kind of makes sense, right? Now, you said something about DAG. Let me have a look and see DAG, if this is what you said it was. DAG. No, bro, this is Constellation. This is XDAG. Which one are you talking about? XDAG or Constellation? Because the one I'm looking for is called Layer Zero. Layer Zero is a whole different project, okay? And as far as I'm concerned, they have officially said that they have not released those documentation yet regarding what the coin could be or is. So there's going to be a while before we find out. I am on their platforms, watching them and checking them out every single time. So let's see what happens there. By the way, guys, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit that like button, and press the notification and press all. It does help. You basically get notified, and it helps the channel as well. So please do smash those like buttons. It does really help the channel. But other than that, guys, let's continue with the other stuff, right? So quickly, let me just double check the chat is still working and everything is working. I can see there's approximately 6 people here. Awesome. I'll say he said the first one, Constellation. Constellation is not the Layer Zero, the one I've been asking you yesterday. The one I said go and find out. This is just a normal Layer Zero one, okay? So let's go and look and see what this is. Is this on Trading View? Let's have a look. It's on Trading View, DAG USD. So good. So we know this one works. Let's have a look and see this one, if it can. Constellation, yeah. So let's hope it doesn't break the internet. Nope, it's fine. Okay, it didn't break the internet. So far so good. Again, brilliant structure. These are 2 fantastic coins, in my opinion, that you just brought up. And listen, I'm not even looking at the fundamentals. I don't give a damn about the fundamentals. I don't care if they're a scam. I don't care what they're doing. Ultimately, all I'm seeing here is great money making opportunities. Great money making opportunities. I mean, if you look at this is the launch, came down, dumped a little bit, done whatever. But if we just use this particular area where it dumped, so we had this area, we just used this already gave us our next target, which is really good. And you can see we peaked, we got rejected, came back, and now finally, once we broke out of this, right, we pumped up. So you can see this exactly on the chart is playing out exactly as it should. So this would be the Fibonacci level where we need to come to. We got rejected, we came back, we broke the bottom, and then what we did was we pumped up again, but found support exactly here, and then we pushed up again. You see what I mean? So when you look at this kind of a pattern, you know that this has this pump and dump kind of a attribute to it, but it is going to basically do another move. As long as it bounces here, we can expect it to move all the way up there. So on a simplicity, if I was to do a very moderate projection for this, right, and it doesn't matter whether I put it here, I'll show you what I mean. Whether I put it here or whether I get one here, the difference is not really that much, so you can put it anywhere here. And what you notice is that the target zone, right, is literally the same thing. It doesn't make any difference, right, whether you put it on the top or whether you put it on the bottom. The target zone is exactly this area here. So this would be the target, and if this was the target, then from where it is now, you're looking at approximately a 74 cents coin. If you did pick it up right now, you're looking at about 74 cents, and we can actually double check also what the range would be for us, how much the gains would be if someone bought it here today and expected to pump up with it again another 250%. So these two coins both have the potential to do a 250%. Hope that kind of helps you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's see. Now I'm just going to look at a few of the main coins to see what's going on. Ethereum doing okay, nothing much to worry in my opinion, because you can see it held that body, it didn't go below, it held support, and it's just pushed up. Of course, the bulls are trying to take control, not completely there yet, and we can see this demonstrated on the volume as well, because obviously the volume is just not big enough. When you've got 12,000 coins and 100 billion volume, that's not enough volume. We need to see at least 200 to maybe even $300 billion volume. So you can see this little bearish divergence forming in the actual what do you call this, volume as well. The volume has been dropping off, so what we need to see is volume pick up again, and that's going to give us confirmation that the bulls are back in control. Very simple, very easy to see. Next thing we want to see, double check BNB. BNB is doing okay. It's found a nice little resistance zone here. As you can see, it's found itself a nice little resistance zone here. Once we break out of this, we're going to hold this as support, and this would give us the next foundation in order for us to do the next wave up. So we should be okay, and we're very close to the previous all-time high, guys. Remember, this is just the number. This is the fact, right? And the fact for us is a lot closer than the number, all right? So definitely, sorry, this is BNB, yeah, definitely we can get there. And then obviously once we do that, remember, this is the local high, sorry, and then we've got to go to this area here. Again, the fact is something else. So as long as we enter this box, there's no stopping it, and so far it looks very, very good. The patterns are looking good, because I'm seeing something far bigger than most people would see, right? I'm seeing this, and these are powerful moves, powerful moves. In fact, if I was to tell you exactly where we should see a big rejection, then this is funny. This is where we should see a big rejection. We should then come and find support on the corner here, and then we should shoot up, right? So what I'm talking about is this area here. The rejection should be around this particular level. So far we are going to find resistance before here, and if we break through, we are going to go to this level before we find more resistance, come back down here, confirm that we want to move up, and then we go up there. So this is a pattern I'm actually personally looking for, which would be awesome. Now DOT is doing its thing. DOT is doing its thing. There's no ifs and buts about it. DOT is just getting ready. But I don't know what to say, right? This is one of the things, right? With DOT, there's a bit of a problem in this whole thing. So what we have, and I'm going to ignore all of these patterns because we do have other patterns there, but I'm just going to take this area and put this here. So this is pattern number 1, which is playing out pretty much okay, because remember what I said, anytime you come back to the previous level, you are going to get rejected back to this line here, and then you shoot up, right? It's very simple to see. Now, the other problem I see is DOT could do this, and if DOT does this, and then it's got a chance to come down any level, we actually don't have any area for it. I mean, if we were to speculate, right, and then it could go up, right? But if we were to speculate, then this would be the only other neckline that we could see. So far, it's doing its thing, but it's a really confusing one, right? It's like, what are you trying to do, Doc? Give me something, right? That's what I'm trying to figure out. But of course, I'm seeing these necklines being respected, which is absolutely fine, right? And I am seeing this bounce. So this looks like more of a high probability that, okay, we have to break this neckline. We broke this. We came back, confirm support, right? Even confirm support here. And now we're pushing back up. We're going to get rejected, come back down again, try again, move up, and then create a brand new all-time high. So very simple on that one. That's all I'm seeing. Solana broke out of the channel. We've been talking about how it's going to break out of the channel. And it got rejected yesterday again. Oh my days. Okay, so it's back into the channel, so that means we might hit the bottom line again, bounce around a little bit, but it is coming into that squeeze anytime now. It's going to do that breakout, and when it does, it's going to shoot straight up, right? As long as the market is still moving up, the likelihood of us dumping back down here is actually quite low, right? A probability of us moving up is actually slightly higher. So based on that, I can see that it's coming to that point where it's just going to break out, and it should happen approximately by Wednesday. And this is not something mathematical or anything like this. It's just what the market does. If you notice, usually Mondays are a little bit bearish, Tuesdays are a little bit bearish, and then Wednesday we pick up, right? And then we're super bullish in the weekend or whatnot. So we can see all of this stuff, right? Bro, tell us about you. You want to know layer 0 only DAG and ITX? No, you didn't understand. Layer 0 is a project, my brother. If Gamer wants to know about me, we can talk about myself on a longer video, my brother. There's a long story about me, who I am, what I do, how I come about crypto, and how I discovered it. It's a long story, and I have done it once before, but I'll happily do it on a live again, not an issue. And you guys could even ask me more things, questions about myself as well. I don't mind, but right now is not the time. As I said, I'm a bit short on time, so I'm trying to quickly fly through some of this stuff. Cardano, and we'll probably do it tonight. You never know, I'll do it tonight or something, right? Cardano looking awesome. As you can see, this is still on an upward channel, has been dumped down quite a few, but it's still holding that line, so still solid. Let's see what it does, but it won't be something I would recommend to anybody to, you know, unless you're holding some. I'm not going to say too much. I mean, this is, of course, if it does break out, and it probably will follow the entire market, but this pattern is not the best pattern. So you know how I talk about a top to bottom, which is like an M pattern. These usually break down, so this doesn't look really healthy to me. What I really want to see is something similar to this. So I want to see, maybe, say for example here, what I would love to see is this creating something like this, and probably even here, and then shooting up. But as I said, market could favor it, so the probability here coming down is actually slightly less, but only if the market continues. But if it doesn't, this is going to go down, so that's another story. So let's see what this does. SHIB, impressive. I'm not going to say anything. I just don't. If SHIB just amazes me every single day. It's holding very, very strong. When launches it, layer 0? I don't know, my brother. That's why I'm hunting that coin. Trust me, if I could find the pre-launch date for the layer 0, I will tell everybody, and we will all go and buy some pre-IDO tokens and make a killing on it, right? So if I could find out the information, my brother, I will definitely tell you about layer 0. That's the project I've been talking about. The layer 0 is actually a cryptocurrency project they're building right now. They just, I mean, they've been building for a few months. They've announced it, but they have not announced the token yet. Currently, the token has gone to auditing. It's gone to 3 different auditing, and that's where basically, you know, I'm excited. I want to know what the token is, and if I can get some pre-IDO, means pre-decentralized exchange offering, then we're going to get it for pennies. So of course, I'm going to tell everybody about it and see where it goes. I see JB's here, long time, bro. Can you check Phantom, please, boss? Also, my brother, Phantom, man. Phantom's pumping. We've been talking about Phantom. In fact, 2 weeks ago, I actually mentioned Phantom on the channel, and I specifically said, guys, if you want to buy something, go and buy some Phantom. That's pretty much how I did it, right? Can you imagine? I don't ever shill anything. I actually came on the channel, right? I came on the channel and I literally said, guys, if you want to buy anything, buy yourself some Phantom. And this is a couple of weeks ago when we were down here somewhere. I can't remember, right? Definitely over a week ago, week and a half ago, I mentioned, I don't know, I can't remember where it was. But I said, guys, just buy some Phantom, right? Phantom's going to definitely pump, right? So I did mention this, and Phantom is doing its thing. Also, guys, if you do hold some Phantom, hold on tight. There is a massive pump coming. There's a rumor going on, and I think the rumor may be true, that Coinbase is going to list Phantom. If Coinbase lists Phantom, and a lot of people are anticipating this, then it's going to pump. But make sure to keep your targets very conservative. Don't go over the moon. So the target here would be $3.75. I would be around the $3 or $3.20, 25 maybe. That's where I would have my sell order. So if someone bought it around here somewhere, I will sell, because remember what the Coinbase pumps do. You get a massive Coinbase pump with the anticipation, and then the institution come along and the big boys, and they dump it back on you, and it brings it back down and sits there for a little while until it pumps back again. So they always like to catch you out. So of course, anybody who bought it here, or anybody who bought it, you know, anywhere here, or maybe even when it launched years ago for pennies or even less than a penny, you guys are doing awesome. Keep it up, right? But remember, there is going to be a massive dump. Don't get caught out. Make sure to take your profits. Make sure to take your initial investments out, and then hold back if you like the coin, like I do. And I am definitely planning. So I've got some. I'm holding some. I'm waiting for the Coinbase dump, right, to pick up some more. So I'll probably dump everything during the Coinbase pump, and then pick it up again when it hits the bottom, because that's the most important thing to do. I've got JB's asking, oh damn, seems like I've missed a lot of streams on the past few months. JB's bro, listen, I've got a whole Discord now, so I created a brand new Discord. It's actually in the channel description. So if you go to the channel description, or even the channel about page, you will see the first link is Discord. So I've got a whole Discord link there now. You can come and join our Discord community. And what I do is every day when I post a video, because I do live streams every day, it usually is automatically posted on Discord, so everybody can join in. Most of the brothers here right now, they've actually probably seen the link in Discord and came straight away, right? Yes, I know this. I know about the seminar. That's the reason why I told everybody. That's exactly why I told everybody, right? You know, I'm sure it was a few weeks ago, right? I told everybody, I said, guys, it's gonna have this massive thing. Pick it up and you know, just hodl until that thing. And so the idea is for us with Phantom is we want to buy the rumor and sell the news, right? So that's what we're doing, or buy the news. Sorry, we're buy the news, or whatever you want to call it. So we're buying now because we know there's going to be anticipation of the palms and Coinbase launch and so many other news regarding Phantom, right, up to that date. You know, because that's what the institutions want. That's what the big boys want. They want to pump it up to that date, and then they're going to dump it on everybody, right? Profit taking. Very simple. You have to do the same. So if you bought today, for example, you should already have a sell order around the $3.10, $3.20, and it could even pump to $4, by the way. There's nothing saying it can't. There's no suggestion saying that it can't pump all the way to $4 or $5, because if you look carefully, if we do take this model from the 2020 section, right, and we say, okay, what if we had it from 2020? Actually, it doesn't give too much. Yeah, it doesn't give too much. It only goes to about $3.93. So a very small fraction more. But even then, it's not that bad. But you want to be not targeting the top, because that's what everybody else is going to be looking. So what you need to do is stay slightly below to be safe and take your money and get the hell out, right? Because that's the important thing. You want to make your money and you want to get out. So for me, I would be targeting this 350 to, you can see this 320. Right, 329 cents level. That would be my target zone to sell and sit back and see what the market does. If it comes down, great, I'll pick up some more if I'm bullish on it. If it's not, then that's it. Remember, it's a very, very old project. Phantom is a very old project. It was just sitting there doing nothing, and then all of a sudden just pumped, right? With all the news, all the upgrades and everything. It's taking advantage of the cycle. That's what you have to understand. I mean, they could have easily talked about all of the upgrades and everything during the bear market, but they didn't. They stayed around, sat quiet for 2 years, and then all of a sudden, in the middle of the bull market, they come out and they have these explosive news and everything. They're doing great stuff, great partnerships, great. You know, so do understand this. The hype cycle doesn't last forever. I hope this kind of helps, right? Now, let's move over to the thing. And also remember, guys, hit that like button, right? If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. And remember, I'm available on Discord. And, you know, every now and then I'll help people out. Also, massive demands. My God, recently I've noticed, right? So many people are demanding for me to teach them like a one-to-one. It's getting pretty crazy. So I think, you know what? I'll be honest with you, I might actually start doing some private classes, but guys, I don't know. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I have no idea what I'm going to teach, because it's kind of different to what I do privately, right? So I might just do something. I might launch something, and I'll figure out pricing and this and that, or the duration and what to do. But I think I'll figure something out. But there's so much demand out there. Everybody wants me to teach them. Like, okay, guys, can you come and sit down and they ask me, they're like, bro, can you teach me one to one? I'm like, okay, but I do my best. You know what I can, I'll do it for my best. I don't mind, but the demand is so high. So I thought, you know what, if that's the case, then maybe it's time that I have to go ahead and start doing some classes. And a lot of other people said to me as well, you might as well do it because we're all happy to pay you and everything. I said, okay, fine. Because normally I'm not interested in the money. Then I thought, you know what, maybe I might put it into a good cause or something. So that's something maybe coming in the future, but we'll talk about it. Right? Right now, I don't think it's important. So what was this? This was dot. We did dot already, right? Dot, right? We did dot already. So let's move over to, we did SHIB. Let's give a look at eGold. eGold fell back in the zone. Yesterday I was kind of worried because eGold fell back into the zone, so I had to zoom in a little bit to see exactly what it was doing. And you can see here, right, it actually did kind of break trend slightly, but it did recover very quickly. And remember, these mini trend lines, they're not really that important. They're not 100% accurate, so we don't have to really rely on them. But I just wanted to see what happened, and we did fall below, so we got out of this zone, which is okay. I won't complain. And also, if I just want to be a little bit more fair, then what I can do is I can just adjust this a little bit this way and say, here we go, we were on the line and we bounced back again. But just to be honest with everybody, look guys, we didn't fall on the line, we didn't do nothing. I'm not going to make this subjective. The fact is, the trend was broken and we did come down, and this could easily come down a little bit more. Okay, let's just be honest with ourselves. This could easily come down a little bit more, but then we're going to see a nice little pump. All it's doing is just making sure that this trend line is becoming a lot more solid. Remember, these kind of trend lines are bad. These kind of trend lines are actually awesome. So if it's creating itself a brand new trend line, I don't see a problem with it. I have noticed a few other people have mentioned a few other bits and bobs to me. They were like, oh dude, didn't you see this? Like, this is causing this. Yeah, but it actually kind of reversed here. You see this one here, reversed it. So it wasn't a head and shoulders anymore, it reversed it, right? Instead, what's happened now is become a complete different pattern. So please do understand, once this was invalidated, give me a second guys. So once this was all totally invalidated, we ended up getting ourselves a brand new pattern, and I'll show you the brand new pattern here, right? From here, this is where we invalidated it, right? We ended up getting this pattern, which is an M pattern, which is usually breaks down, and you can see it is breaking down, right? But then this M could easily become, so we're here right now, could easily become like this, as long as, and I want to show you this clearly because this is important, right? Very, very important. So as long as eGold doesn't fall below this area here, it's still super solid. There's absolutely no harm in this. What it's doing is just an accumulation phase, as long as it doesn't cancel out here. So anything, if it does come to this price here, which is currently the $197, as long as it doesn't come to $197, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So just please do understand this. It's not bearish at all. This is absolutely fine. KCS holding very strong, playing exactly as we wanted it. Also, it held the zone that we were supposed to break above. So what it did, it broke above, done everything. You should do a group class in your restaurant, bro. Awesome. Listen, I don't mind, but we have a lot of people on YouTube, a lot of people on Discord from different parts of the world. They literally make an effort to come and watch this show whenever I put a stream out, which is really awesome, because we have people from America, people from Netherlands, people from Norway, people from Italy. I think we got people from Turkey. There's a few people from Saudi, few people from Dubai. It's people from everywhere. You know what I mean? The list can go on and on. So I don't think everybody can actually attend, you know what I mean? But definitely I'm doing a class, and again on Discord, when you go there, you'll see the information. I am doing 10 lessons completely for free, and we are going to record it and we are going to post it on YouTube at a later date. But I'm definitely doing that for everybody. That's a different thing. I'm doing it for free for the world. That's not a problem. But I think a lot of people are very impatient and they don't really want to wait for that. So there's been a lot of demand, and like, can you teach us? And for me, the problem is I don't mind teaching you. If I had a lot of time in my hand, of course I'll do it for free, no worries. But I don't have that. So that means I'm going to have to take time out from somewhere else in order to spend it with you or anybody, and that may cause a bit of an issue. So I just got to make sure that I don't, I have to do it in a particular way, so keep it professional, obviously. So we discuss this later anyway. We'll probably discuss it on Discord or something, because I'm very public about all of this stuff. Ennis represents Netherlands and Turkey. There you go. There's my brother. He represents 2 countries, bro. 2 in 1. Don't mess with it. 2 in 1. I love the new icon. Awesome, my brother. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is it. This new icon. Oh, the icon comes from the thing, bro, to do with your membership level. It's how long you've been a member. It shows me that how long you've been a member for. So the icons change based on your membership, the duration of membership. So because you're a premium member, you have that. Everybody else here that doesn't have an icon is not a member. So Enis Aslan, you are a premium member, and the chat is showing that as well. Right, KCS doing awesome. So that's KuCoin. We talked about it, and it still has massive potential to go. So that's what's going to happen there. Gala looking super solid again. Look what it's doing. It's trying to build itself a trend line, right? It's trying to build itself that base, and it just hasn't succeeded yet. Every time they have tried to bring it down, it just finds support and comes back again. Again, nothing is bearish until we break this and go below this particular level, right? So until then, everything is fine, and it's coming to that level. And what I'm seeing here is clear. Look, it's clear. I cannot stress this enough. What I'm seeing here, I'm seeing this to be a low, this to be a higher low, and then this one being the double bottom and doing a W pattern, right? It's going to do a massive W breakout. That's what I'm seeing on this one. And I'm telling you, this was going to surprise people. We talked about BitDAO, so there's no point talking about it. Let it do its thing. BitDAO right now, if you bought any and you are seeing that it's dipping a little bit, or if you bought it down here and you're still pumping, just hodl, guys, hodl. BitDAO, it's not its time yet, because remember, it's only launched on its own native platform. It hasn't launched on other exchanges yet, apart from Uniswap and SushiSwap. Once we see this on other exchanges, including KuCoin and this and that, and other collaborations between exchanges, watch, this coin is going to explode. This coin should give us something similar to a KCS, because remember, this is still attached to an exchange. It's a DAO token. So once all the technology is out there, this should give us a KCS price at least, right? So I'm expecting like up to $10 in the future. But again, the reason I said this, I said, guys, if you got it for free, just hodl. Don't get greedy, don't sell, hodl and stake the damn thing and make as many more coins as you can, because you're getting free coin and you can stake the free coins and make more free coins. Why wouldn't you? I would. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, other than that, guys, look, there's so many other coins. We talked about how Matic's going to break out, and Matic just did that, right? There's nothing, I can't say anything else. We talked about this a few days back, right? We said, look, Matic's looking great. It's going to break out, and the target is about $4. So again, that's doing its thing. Everything else is just doing its thing. Market's just following its thing. So it's getting there. It's getting there, Let's see, what else was he going to say? We did FTM. We did all of that. We did aggro, so we did all of those things, so we're not going to make this too long, right? But yeah, I mean, look, everyone's here, that's awesome, right? But listen, there's nothing really to see. Of course, you're looking at the market, you're probably thinking, my God, the market's bloody. Guys, the market's not bloody. What's wrong with you people? The market's not bloody. The market's just doing its thing right now. Of course, we've had the BTC revenge yesterday. Remember yesterday how it dumped really badly, right? It dumped, and then the bulls just came back in and said, no way, we're not giving this to you. We want to have the higher high. Bulls took control. Of course, some other coins got dumped for that reason, but everything is good. So far, I'm looking at the market. Also, actually, I didn't check the market. Let's have a look at liquidation. Grayscale, what was this? This was from yesterday, so let's refresh. Let's refresh. My battery on the phone is dying. Still the same, pretty much. I'm not going to bother too much about that. Let's have a look at liquidations and see what liquidations are showing us. Yeah, a few. So you can see on the all 24-hour, we had a few, but you know what? That was just basically some, remember yesterday I was mentioning that there was a lot of over leveraged idiots there. This is what happens to the over leveraged people, and either side, both parties got kind of messed up yesterday, as you can see. But other than that, so far looking awesome. I won't complain. So far looking very good. You can see again, look, a lot of longs are getting destroyed. Stop doing over leverage. You want to leverage, do 1x or 2x, right? I mean, maximum do 2x. If you don't know what you're doing, do 2x, you know. This is, I just don't understand this, why people do, like, you know, they go crazy. Like, there was one guy on Twitter, I'm not joking, he actually did 25x, and he's asking to be wrecked. 25x on a leverage trade from 50 something K. And I'm thinking, why would you do something stupid like that? It doesn't make any sense, right? You know, when we're talking about leverage, right? You know, you want to trade, great, guys, great, okay? But for example, this one here, I'll give you a good example. So we know this one here has confirmed, right? Came down, had its pump. This red candle confirmed that was the base. So this could have been your opening trade, right? When we go back to BTC, it's the same story. I've seen people literally open up a trade before anything is confirmed, right? I'm not joking. I've literally seen people open up trades before anything's confirmed. Give you a good example, right? So for example here, right, I've seen people open up a trade along this line here, and I'm thinking, why would you do that? Because we never had a confirmation, a daily confirmation. We've never had that. So here you can see the daily confirmation came in, you know, and it dragged even further. And then the following candle that opened up confirmed that that was the bottom. So this was the top. This one says, I want to bring it down. It found support, it found a baseline. So we know this is the baseline. And this one confirmed that this was the baseline. You see what I mean? It brought it right back up to this line. So when you see this, that's a confirmation. And you know, you want to do a 25x leverage, you could have done a 25x leverage on this confirmation. So my trade would have been around here if I was to do a trade, right? And I didn't open another trade because I do have a mini trade, but nothing too elaborate, nothing too fantastic, right? But if you did, and you ended up doing this, well, to right now, this 1.8% on a 10x leverage would have been at least 10 times. Do you know what I mean? You know, on 25x, that would have been 25%. So you would have made 25%. That's how you would trade. You don't just go blind. Come on. You're gambling. What's wrong with you? You don't go blind. That's what gambling is, when you go blind. But when you strategize and you know exactly what you're about to do. Because remember, gambling, you don't know what the next number is. Here, we know what the next move is going to be. So it's a strategy. It's not gambling. You strategy. You say, I'm not trading here. I want this to confirm. It confirms. And then I'm going to trade this. Bam. And we know when we usually say buy on the bottom of a red, well, this is what the bottom of the red looks like when this becomes this. You see, the bottom of the red gave us all of this. It wasn't the top. You see what I mean? Because it brought it down. The red goes downwards, greens go upwards, or whatever you have color on your thing. Mine's just blue. But that's what it is, guys. Other than that, listen, there's nothing else to say here. So far, the market is looking awesome. Today's the 18th. I'm happy. You know, the fact that the market's still holding, because this video that I did, right? And some of the stuff is gone, but this video that I did, and I've pinned it to the Discord as well, guys. 3 months ago, when we did all of this, and I don't know if that the video I pinned is the right one or the one after that, but we did all of this 3 months ago, guys. 3 months ago, as I remember, it was one day before or one day after. We put the date here, and that just says something, right? The conviction, the level of conviction, and I call it projection. It's projection. It's my projection that I believe, based on the maths, adding a few more days, if the theory plays out, I should be able to see this, and that was my belief, and I stuck to my belief. You know how I say pick a coin and stick to your coin? Well, here's a date, and I stuck to my date. Does that make any sense to you? So I picked a coin, I stuck to my coin. I picked a date, and I also stuck to my date. It doesn't matter what happens, I stuck to that date. You know, I could have been named, I could have been shamed, everything. If imagine this didn't happen, if today we collapsed to 30k, everybody that's watching me on public, on YouTube, on Twitter, whatever, would have said, "Oh, Sham, you got it all wrong." But I'm excited. I didn't get it wrong. I didn't get it right either. But I'm still here. That's what matters. The date held very strong. The date held, because I said reversal expected on the 18th. Of course, we actually hit that number, and to be honest, we actually hit that number way before the 18th, right? Because if you remember, a few days ago, we came into the zone. We came into the zone, right? A few days ago, and we're still here. So, you know, it's a day to celebrate. Because I don't do these kind of crazy analysis publicly, you know, but finalists come there, so that's insane. That's insane. So other than that, guys, thank you very much for sending me all of your love and everything. It's been awesome. Like, share, subscribe, and remember, join me on Discord, and I'm always there, right? Or not always, but whenever I'm free, I will definitely answer back, talk back to you guys. Just mention me. I think it's @Sham on Discord. And remember, on Discord, if you click my name and admin or the owner doesn't show up, guys, that's not me. That's probably some sort of a scammer. So if you do see scammers on Discord, please report them to me so I can kick their asses. And if you see scammers on YouTube comments, then please report them to YouTube as a scammer, because we do have so many out there. They're always trying to hunt you guys, man. They're always trying to hunt you guys. They're always trying to take your money. And remember one rule, guys: never ever disclose your total portfolio to anybody, right? Anybody. Ennis says, I bring one by one more people to you, amigo. Thank you very much, bro. Any love is great love, thanks, bro. I'll sign up to Discord shortly. Awesome, my brother. Thank you. Bubble's here. Bubble, we did e-gold, bro. We did e-gold. Do you want me to do it again for you? I'm going to do it just for you, Bubble. I'm going to do it one special time just for you, right? Because e-gold, I was talking about how people think e-gold is kind of messed up, and I was like, no. E-gold is not messed up because you're not looking at it the right way. If you look at it the right way, e-gold is still keeping steady. So let me show you e-gold, my brother. So e-gold, what I said, Bubble. No worries, my brother. Thank you very much. E-gold, Bubble, in short, very simple. As long as e-gold does not come back to $197, e-gold, all of this is still solid, and this is a consolidation zone, and all of this could easily turn super bullish, and we could see a lovely little pump from it, these areas back to this area. Okay, so don't worry too much. In short, in 10 seconds, that was done for you. So as long as we do not go to this line here, you're absolutely fine, Bubble. No, thank you very much, guys. And listen, later on tonight in the evening, if I'm free, I'll probably do another stream, but I will, obviously, as I said, I will let you all know via Discord if I do go on a stream. And I think Tamil Gamer, he wanted to know a little bit about me. Do you know what? We can do that. You can ask me anything you want, and we can have a nice little conversation, everybody together, sit down and chill out. Just have a nice little chill out, right? I could activate the cameras also. I could even turn on the microphone for the Discord and everything, and then we can all have a conversation live on YouTube. How about that, right? You can ask me questions and we can ask each other questions. Obviously, try and limit yourselves to the awkward questions, because if it is an awkward question, I won't answer it. You know what I mean? There are certain things we cannot say or do publicly, because it may offend others or it could harm us. Avoid those kind of things. But as long as we can keep it nice and fun, constructive, I think it should be really, really awesome to sometimes just catch up with each other. You know what I mean? And I've done it before. Bubbles come on the show before, which is awesome. We had another YouTuber, Matt's Market. He was on the show once as well, which is awesome. And I think that was because it's around his time in his country. But yeah, we can definitely do thing. We can do once a Discord chat. Yes, Discord connects directly to YouTube. I can connect the Discord to the live stream. So if you ever want to come, then I do have a section, and I'll obviously show you guys. There's a section where you can come in, and yeah, we can talk. And when you do talk, your name will pop up. So on the video, you will see your name pop up in this corner here somewhere, or even on this corner somewhere. Your name will pop up, and you say who's speaking. So it's a really cool feature. The way I've configured it, actually works really well. I mean, Bubble can tell you. Me, Bubble, Matt's Market, we had a conversation live on the thing. So, that came in and joined. So anybody's welcome. I don't mind. You know what I mean? I don't mind. So if you guys have any questions or anything that you guys want to ask me live, and you don't mind being on a live show, of course, by all means. Because I know a lot of people don't have. It's a skill actually to be able to speak publicly, openly. To anybody. It's actually a skill. A lot of people don't know this. It's a great skill to have, and it's a hard skill to master, because a lot of people have what's known as stage fright, right? When they're speaking in front of an audience, or when they think they're speaking in front of an audience, they start shaking a little bit and this and that, right? But the fact is, you know what? Sometimes if you ignore the audience and say, well, I'm just talking to a friend, or I'm just talking to you as natural, right? So the way I'm talking to you guys, I can put my camera on, do whatever. It doesn't make any difference to me, right? I'm just talking to you guys, and I'm envisioning who I'm speaking to, and I'm saying, okay, I'm speaking to my viewers just as I would normally speak to anybody else if they were in front of me. It doesn't make any difference. Of course, there's no voice, but if we had a voice, you'll hear the same thing. I don't change. Um, and he says, man, I get trained every day on school how to talk with people, how to sell etc. Haha. Awesome. So you're doing marketing, exactly. So you should be an expert at this, man. You should be an expert at this. Have you ever tried public speaking? Because it's actually pretty cool. Once you get over the first part, then you can talk to anybody about anything, and that's what I do. You know what I mean? Getting crazy on it. Well, bro, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is, right? Ultimately, the way it works, like, you got to have a subject on hand, though. I mean, of course, if you're selling something, then you specialize in that particular subject, right? What I do, obviously, you guys can all see what I do. So you get me started on this, and I can talk forever, right? So when it comes to, for example, for me, when it comes to talking about crazy theories, that's something I'm really good at, because I have some crazy out of the box theories of my own based on other people's opinions. And then when it comes to crypto, obviously you all know I'm very open about how I feel about certain things, right? I call or visit company to sell product for my internship. Awesome, man. Awesome. That's good. At least there's something there. That's really, really cool. Why not? So, yeah. But I'm going to test you, Ernest. I'm going to test you. You call to sell. That's easy, right? For your internship. That's fine. You call or visit companies to sell products. That's easy. But can you do it in front of 100 people? Can you do it in front of, I don't know, in front of a camera? Can you do that? We're about to find out, right? So definitely gonna do this one. And bro, remember, I'll send a message anyway on Discord, and I'll tell everybody when I do start up. If I do one tonight or something, I'll let everyone know, guys, I'm going live if you want to come and join for just a very chill. So I'll call it, like, just chill or something like this, and that should be really, really awesome. See how that goes. Yeah. All right, cool. I like that. Ennis is up for the challenge. Awesome. Let's see how it goes, right? Because that's where it is. I don't know if you guys notice. My videos, they're not scripted. You do know that. None of my videos are scripted. I don't script them. I have nothing. All I go by is what I see in front of me. So when I'm looking at these coins, I'm literally flying through these coins. When you throw me a coin on the chat, I'm literally going by that. It's pure freestyle. There's nothing there, right? There's nothing pre-written. There's no previous analysis. I'm looking at it as it is with you. So like every one of these coins that you saw was done exactly on time with you guys live. Got to go. Awesome, my brother. You go. I'm gonna go as well. So let's see how that works. But yeah, in the evening we'll talk about it a little bit more. But right now, guys, just keep calm, carry on, and look how the market reacting. Market's coming. The big daddy's doing its thing. Remember, BTC dominance going up has absolutely no problems. Wait for it. Let BTC do its thing. Once BTC goes to those higher levels, watch how the market is helped by BTC. Every bull market starts with BTC going up, not BTC going down. Please do understand this. So BTC dominance has absolutely nothing to do with the price, and when it goes up, it will carry the market with it. So remember this. Doge is going decent, by the way. Still have some. Awesome. Doge, we're expecting a 30 cents for Doge, bro. Right? We're expecting 30 cents. Luigi Primo. I don't know what that is, bro. Luigi Primo. I don't know. I don't do Italian, man. I only know hola, hasta la vista, como esta, adios my amigos. That's it, right? It's like my own little thing. It's like I just kind of break it sometimes. Instead of saying see you later, I'll take it, I just say adios my amigos. It's my way of doing it. You know what I mean? But that's all I know. I don't really speak the lingo, sorry. But yeah, other than guys, I'm gonna make this longer. Everything's looking super awesome. As I said, don't concern yourself with the dominance. Dominance up doesn't mean anything. Dominance up only means that the altcoins are performing slightly less than what BTC is doing, nothing more. This is only showing you performance. You cannot use this as a metric. And if you were to use this as a metric, then Bitcoin dominance going up means a massive interest on dominance. When the dominance dropped, means the interest is now going into the altcoins, and you will see altcoins pumping 100x, 200x, whatever. Okay, I really will join Discord this time, laugh myself. As in the past I've missed out on gains due to the fact that I've not joined any groups or Discord slot. Okay, lol, it's a bit of Spanish. No worries, bro. Awesome. Carry on, bro. Why not? Just throw something in there, bro. It doesn't matter. I kind of pick up little bits and bobs, and I throw them in there as well. No harm at all, bro. Yeah, no, my Discord has got nothing to do with private stuff, bro. So but yeah, other than that, guys, it's been absolutely awesome. Thank you very much for coming to the show. And I can see now YouTube doesn't like it. As soon as I started swearing, YouTube doesn't like it. Can you imagine this? This is hilarious. But it is what it is, right? As soon as I started swearing, YouTube started blocking me. Did you see this? It's ridiculous. But anyway, as I was also saying, Jay, my Discord is heavily kind of like, I try to regulate as much as possible. So it's a place for everybody to be friends, come to the main chat, have a convo, do whatever, all good. But anybody with any scammy nature, straight away gets kicked, full stop. They're not sticking around. I don't care who you are. You could be the prime minister, I don't give a damn. Do you know what I mean? So for me, everybody's equal. We're creating a community where we're going to be doing more great stuff together, but there's no room for scammers or anybody like this. And if you do see anybody there with any scam intention or anything like that, then you contact me straight away, or you contact one of the moderators or admins and you report them, and they will get booted straight up. There's no ifs and buts about this. All right, because do you know what, if this community grows to a bigger community, we are going to do some crazy stuff. I'm telling you, we are going to do some crazy stuff. All right, we are going to do some crazy stuff. And you know, I just wanted, you know what, if I could, I'll be honest with you guys, right, and I'll probably talk about it later on as well if I do the later show. My whole idea is, if community in YouTube grows, and for example, if YouTube becomes a mean of, say, kind of a steady income, then do you know what, I'm just going to focus on YouTube. I'm going to focus on the community. I'm going to focus on giving more value to the community. Do you know what I mean? And take it to another level, right? But I can't do that yet, because I'm sure you guys, I don't know if you can see this, my YouTube is not the biggest YouTube out there. It's a very small channel. I'm a humble person. I'm just going to leave it that way. But yeah, it's a very small channel. It's growing. You can see, look, that's the number of subscribers we have. A very small amount of subscribers, but we do have a lot of scammers. That we can definitely show you. Look at this. Where is it? Not content, comments. Guys, scammers. And then there will be one or two great guys. And all of these, by the way, all of these are scammers. Look at the same person. Scammers. So I can't tell the difference between who's a scammer and who's not, because majority of them, 99%, are scammers. Jay-Z says, that's brilliant. JB says, that's brilliant. As a community, we should create something very big. Of course, bro. As a community, we should all grow together, help each other, and make sure we keep each other safe. He says, I hear you, bro. Got to start somewhere. The possibility is endless. Of course, the possibility is endless. So no, listen, for me, it's not about starting somewhere. I'm already doing what I'm doing, and I'm fine with it. I've got no issues. My life, everything I've got right now is absolutely fine. But if I am going to spend more time and the community starts growing, is disconnecting like there's no tomorrow. So guys, I'm not going to make this any longer. YouTube has now started to bug out for whatever reason, so I'm going to cut the stream. Thank you very much for everybody coming to the show today. Right now, KR, thank you very much. Ennis, thank you very much. Tamil Gamer, awesome, bro. Thank you very much for bringing those 2 coins. I'm not going to invest, but of course, as I told you, they do have a potential to do 250%. JB's awesome, bro. Thank you very much for a lovely conversation. And then we can continue the conversation there, right? So yeah, like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you all there.